My beautiful souls and steadfast Taurians, let's embark on a journey together, shall we? Welcome back to the Inner Secret, where we delve deep into the cosmic currents that shape our lives, particularly yours. I am your guide, and today we stand at the threshold of something truly remarkable. If you are tuning in, I have a feeling you're sensing it. That subtle hum of change in the air, that quiet vibration resonating deep within your being. We are speaking of February 2nd, 2025, and no, this isn't just another day on the calendar. This is a cosmic crossroads, a significant moment in your journey. Can you feel it, my dear Taurus? This isn't about minor adjustments. It's about a potential recalibration of your path. I know that sounds huge because, well, it is huge. Powerful energies are converging, creating a tapestry of potential tailor-made for you. So take a deep breath, allow that beautiful, grounded Taurus energy to settle, and let's begin. Now, as we move into this exploration, remember, my dear friend, every single detail, every seeming nuance matters. Tune into this message with your whole heart. Let the wisdom of the universe wash over you. Listen closely and with intention to the insights that are being delivered. And before I go on, if you haven't already become a part of our Inner Secret community, please press that subscribe button. We wouldn't want you to miss out on any of the transformative insights we share, especially for you. We're all in this together, and together we grow. And of course, a like on this video helps us to continue bringing you unique and customized content. All right, my beautiful friends, let's dive deep. Let's unlock that incredible potential that is within you. Your journey begins right here, right now. You know, one of the most fascinating aspects of being a Taurus is your complex dance between stability and this hidden longing for deep transformation. You are the grounded earth sign, seeking routine, comfort, and consistency. That feeling of stability, that solid rhythm, it anchors you. You take pride in your steadiness and your ability to build lasting foundations. But there is also a quiet, sometimes even unspoken desire for growth, for evolution. You understand that true stability isn't about remaining stagnant, but about having a solid foundation from which to soar. February 2nd, my beautiful Taurus, is a cosmic wake-up call, a gentle but powerful push specifically designed for you. It's a day that is set to usher in a new wave of energies that could potentially reset your path and brighten your future in ways you cannot imagine just yet. It's like the universe is saying, "Okay, Taurus, you've worked hard. Now is the time for your next step forward. Step out and see what magic awaits." This is your chance to align yourself with something so much bigger than yourself, something that truly resonates with your deepest self. So the question is, are you truly ready to embrace this change? Are you prepared to uncover the opportunities that are waiting patiently to be revealed? I know that you are. This isn't a time for hesitation, but a time for decisive action, a time to step out of that comfortable zone and into the light. Take a moment to feel the anticipation, the excitement. Allow that feeling to spread throughout your entire being. This is your moment, my dear Taurus, and things are about to become incredibly exciting. Shoo. Now, before we go any further, it's important to address some common themes that might be resonating with you, my beautiful Taurus, this particular day. I know that sometimes you get so caught up in your responsibilities, your routines, your desire to create a beautiful and stable life, that your energy might become scattered. You can find yourself drifting aimlessly, caught up in distractions, and others might perceive you as wandering, even though the contrary is true. Your mind, dear Taurus, is a very busy place, filled with plans, ideas, and perhaps a little anxiety about the future, which in turn often keeps you from the present moment. So the first thing I ask you to do today is this: bring yourself back to the present moment. Let go of what has been and what is to come, and simply be. Be present in this moment. And if this means that others have to take up the mantle of your responsibilities, then so be it. Let go of the need to control every aspect of your life and see what happens. It's okay, my dear friend, to take a step back, to let go of that iron grip for a moment and allow life to flow naturally. And speaking of control, there might be a part of you, especially if you are very grounded in your earth energy, that thinks that you always need to take the lead, that you know best. While this can be beneficial at times, today is not that day. Today, you are being asked to let go of the reins, let go of the need to manipulate others to do what you think is best. There are many ways of doing things, many paths to the same destination, so release the need to orchestrate everyone else's actions and allow them to make their own choices. It's a profound lesson in trust, my dear Taurus, and a lesson that is essential in your own spiritual growth. Now, this might be a little uncomfortable, I know, but it's important to acknowledge the duality that is within you, my beautiful friend. On the one hand, you are a deeply creative soul who has the ability to manifest beauty and abundance, both in your inner and outer world. On the other hand, there are times, as we all know, that you tend to stagnate. You can easily become stuck in your comfort zone, your routines, afraid to step into the unknown. This energy that you might be feeling now, that rush of energy, that desire to break free, is meant to ignite your creative fire. So I am urging you to channel this energy into something that truly brings you joy, whether it's a hobby, a creative project, or simply allowing yourself to feel the beauty of the present moment. And yes, as a Taurus, you are a sensual creature, deeply attuned to the beauty of physical connection. This energy, this fire within, also has a place in the bedroom. So, if you are in a relationship, take this opportunity to connect deeply with your partner, to enjoy the magic of intimacy. But also understand that this energy cannot be channeled only in one direction. Now, let's talk a little bit about your professional life. It's possible that you might find yourself in a unique position of authority today. Your superiors might ask you to take on a leadership role, to guide a project, to mentor others. Don't be intimidated, my dear friend. Your natural talent as a teacher and guide will help you to communicate your ideas and thoughts effectively. This is a wonderful opportunity to showcase your abilities, boost your confidence, and to step into your power. Embrace it. This is a chance to remind yourself of just how much you have to offer to the world. But I also want to caution you on this. This powerful energy could also potentially unleash some anger, a feeling of injustice or imbalance. And as a Taurus, when your emotions are stirred up, they can be powerful indeed. So take a step back. Take a moment to understand where this feeling is coming from. And if it's indeed the result of something unfair, don't be afraid to take the lead and propose changes that can benefit all. Your words and your actions today have power, so use them wisely. I also want to remind you that the talents you have to share with the world, they are not just party tricks or things you only do for fun. They are essential, a deeply important part of who you are. Perhaps you've been underestimating your own worth, believing that your gifts are just something to do for your own pleasure, with no real value. But that's not true at all. Your unique blend of creativity, groundedness, and passion, this is something the world needs. So perhaps it's time for you to rethink how you look at your skills and to consider sharing them, perhaps even as a way to earn a living or to help others in need. And as always, my beautiful Taurus, your home life is important. You are being urged to create an environment that is warm, welcoming, and nurturing, where you can share meaningful moments with your family and your friends. Your home, after all, is your sanctuary, your place to recharge. But also, remember that the home is a reflection of your inner world, so it's important for you to tend to your intuition and reflect on your emotions as well. If you've been feeling stressed or anxious lately, this period is a beautiful opportunity to recharge and find your inner peace. Remember, self-care isn't selfish. It is absolutely essential to your overall well-being. Don't forget to nurture yourself while you nurture others. I cannot stress this enough, my dear friend. Now, I want to take a moment to highlight your lucky numbers and colors for today, February 2nd, 2025. These are energies that can be used to your advantage. Your ruling numbers for today are 8 and 2. Try to use them as much as possible and don't miss the chance to do so, especially in situations that might involve some element of luck. And your lucky color for today is crimson. Try wearing something in this color and feel the power of this beautiful and potent energy flowing throughout your being. If you have the opportunity to choose something and this color is an option, don't hesitate. My beautiful Taurus, these might be days of reflection and solitude for you. Your body and your soul might be calling for you to retreat and just be. It's perfectly okay to worry less about your work, about your obligations, and to take the time that you need for yourself. The world, my friend, will keep turning, whether you are there, rushing with it, or not. So if you need to rest, to sleep, or simply to be quiet, give yourself permission to do it. Don't resist those signals from your body. Listen to what it has to say and act accordingly. Don't let those smoke signals turn into a wildfire. I know, my dear Taurus, that these past few weeks might have been exhausting for you. You've been juggling work, family, and your own personal needs. It might have seemed like everyone is demanding something from you, and you have managed to handle everything with your usual grace and serenity. You are a master at taking care of others, my friend, but today I'm asking you to take care of yourself. Solitude is something that has been seducing you lately, and this is not necessarily a bad thing. Choosing silence, peace, and quiet is a powerful form of self-care. You don't have to be there for everyone, all the time. Your family loves you just the way you are. They will understand. So if you are feeling overwhelmed, put on the handbrake and give yourself a break. Your emotions might be close to the surface today. You might be feeling extra sensitive to the words and gestures of others. This is not a bad thing, my dear friend, but it's important to be aware of it. Be careful not to confuse your feelings, not to overreact. Remember that you possess a very special ability, one that many others lack, the ability to put yourself in someone else's shoes. This is a true virtue. Use it to your benefit. Today, the focus is on your emotional well-being and your personal balance. The stars are activating your home life, your family ties, urging you to redirect your relationships. It's time to free yourself from emotional burdens that you've been carrying in silence. Today is a day of revelations and transformations, my dear Taurus. The stars indicate a significant shift in your relationships, a time to let go of situations and people that no longer serve your highest good. You may receive unexpected news that confirms a long-held feeling, setting you on a course of personal transformation. You're also at a crossroads with a choice to make between different paths or people. This moment calls for careful consideration of your options, relying on your intuition and intellect to guide you to the most beneficial path. This is a powerful time to redefine your relationships and focus on connections that are truly aligned with your authentic self. You are also being guided towards a time of greater peace and fulfillment. The universe is supporting you, assuring that you are on the right path and that past experiences, both joyful and challenging, have brought you to this very moment. In the financial realm, abundance is coming, and your efforts will finally pay off. You'll begin to achieve goals that you might have previously considered unattainable, possibly even enjoying a moment of celebration with those you love. This is also a time to embrace your power to manifest your desires. Remember the magic of your talents and abilities and allow yourself to shine. If you are single, there's a strong possibility that someone new will enter your life, someone who has a special and magical energy, and with whom you will feel a deep connection. Let's move on to the topic of your health. You might be feeling some physical blockages, some unexplained pain, especially in your neck and cervical area. It's important to get these symptoms checked by a medical professional and to explore some alternative strategies to help you reduce tension. Doing what brings you joy is one of the most beautiful and effective ways of helping your body and your soul heal. Remember that what one person loves, another might hate. So there's no need to embrace what others think is right for you. Listen to your heart, and if gardening brings you peace, do that. This is also a great season of experimentation for you. So, if there is something that you would never consider before, why not give it a try? If you are curious about the tensions your body experiences, perhaps read a book about acupressure or about reflexology. The pressure points in your feet can reveal a lot about your inner world, and this is a great time to become more aware of that. Balancing your diet with more liquids and fresh vegetables is also essential. So do that, my beautiful Taurus. Now let's go back to your professional life. August is a great month to reorganize your priorities and to establish a balance between your obligations and your personal aspirations. Evaluate the impact of your work on your overall well-being and see where you can make improvements or even change your approach. This self-reflection can help you make better choices that not only improve your productivity, but also your overall satisfaction with your job. You might feel the desire to explore new areas of interest, those that you have not previously considered. And this is an amazing idea, one that you should definitely pursue if you are open to it. The energy in your family home suggests that you're inclined to seek more balance between your work and your personal life. Perhaps look for activities that allow you to enjoy your free time. This is also a time to awaken your creativity, to find ways to improve the processes that you are involved in. But please be mindful that this is not a time for impulsive decisions. Each step must be carefully considered. So, if you are in a job that does not fulfill you, it's okay to explore alternatives, but don't neglect your current commitments. Remember, my dear friend, that professional success is also about finding an environment that values your skills and your time. It's also about seeking support from your colleagues or superiors, especially if they appreciate what you have to bring to the table. So be open to accepting help, to learning from others, because this is how you grow. And growing, after all, is one of the key themes for you this February 2nd, 2025. Let's move on to your finances, my beautiful Taurus. The stars mark a positive cycle for you in the economic area, especially if you are willing to evaluate your finances realistically and with care. Put your resources in order, review your expenses, and ensure that every investment is really worthwhile. The energy in your domestic life also suggests that you might consider making improvements at home, which will lead to not only well-being, but also financial stability. A stroke of luck is coming your way in the form of unexpected opportunities or a new idea that suddenly appears. But please, don't be reckless. Do not rush into making impulsive decisions, especially if you are not sure about the benefits. Observe, analyze, and act when you are absolutely certain about the possible outcomes. Your personal attractiveness and confidence can also open many doors in the financial realm. You might find yourself surrounded by people who recognize your worth and are willing to offer you help, whether it's in the form of advice or partnerships. And don't be afraid to ask for help or advice from people who have more experience. The power of relationships can be quite beneficial in the realm of your finances. Stay open to change and know that you are at the beginning of a positive cycle. It might be necessary for you to rethink some of your ideas, and this review is essential to build a solid foundation in matters of luck. Trust in your intuition, because it will be your best ally when it comes to your finances. Now, let's go into the topic of love. If you are single, a flash of lightning might be crossing your path. You might think that it's something temporary, but in a few days, you will see that it's something much more serious. A work meeting, the negotiation of a financial agreement might surprisingly bring you face to face with someone who will impress you. If you are in a stable relationship, the position of the planets indicates that your feelings of love will be at a very high point, especially in the physical realm. Since the bond will be occurring in a personal environment, do your very best to maintain an attitude of love and closeness with your partner. Surprise them with something romantic, with something that comes from your heart. And don't ever assume that because you are already together, you don't have to do much. It's precisely when you have been together for a while that you have to make the most effort to keep the flame burning. If you are single and you are looking for a partner, try to be realistic. Don't let your desire for a relationship cloud your judgment. Don't think that every person who smiles at you will become your great love story. This is not a soap opera, although I must admit that sometimes I wish it were. Family is also an important pillar for you in the month of August. You might feel a deeper connection with your loved ones, and this is an ideal time to strengthen the bonds that give you stability. You could feel the need to reorganize some aspects of your home life, creating an environment that reflects your well-being and that offers a harmonious space for everyone. This is an excellent time to make changes or improvements at home, adjusting the furniture, the decoration to create a refuge of peace and security. The support that you give to your family will be returned to you. You will find comfort and strength in the closeness of those you love. You will receive the encouragement you need to face the challenges in your path. This emotional exchange is meant to help you release tensions and to remind you of the importance of having a circle of support that you can trust. Remember that these relationships need care and dedication. Take advantage of this time to nurture those bonds and express your feelings. Understanding and empathy will be your best ally to maintain harmony. And in regards to your energy, it might be a little low today. You might be feeling a permanent sense of tiredness, perhaps even a little sadness. And this is why it's so important for you to be in touch with yourself and to take the time that you need to rest. This has nothing to do with sadness or depression, but simply with mental and physical fatigue due to stress. So the most beneficial situation for you today is a moment of recollection and rest. If you find that you are becoming anxious or impatient, please take a step back and try to breathe. Don't let that affect your future projects. Be aware that there might be some professional or work situations that don't make much sense to you. It might be hard for you to understand why things are the way they are. But please remember that there are some things that you cannot change, especially if they don't depend on you or your superiors. There are some things that are simply the result of the mysterious ways of life. As a student, you might have some difficulty managing your schedule. If you had been more organized, you probably wouldn't have these difficulties. And lastly, in terms of compatibility, today is a great day for you to interact with 3 specific signs. First, Aries. The communication between you will be simple, clear, and straightforward. It won't be a complicated day at all. Then Gemini. Your connection with them will be noble, basic, and stable. And finally, Cancer. A day of prudence, common sense, and affection. Everything will be perfect between you and them. And this, my dear Taurus, has been your reading for today. I truly thank you for being here with me. Remember that the purpose of these predictions is to guide you, so you can make the most appropriate choices, the best decisions, based on the information that is available to you. If you enjoy these sessions, I invite you to like, share, subscribe, and of course, activate your notifications so you don't miss any of the daily predictions. I wish you a day full of positive manifestations. So, my beautiful Taurus, that's it for today. But remember, this is just the beginning. There is much more to uncover, so much more potential to unlock. Stay open to the magic, stay true to yourself, and let your light shine brightly. You are a powerful and beautiful being, capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. Until next time, remember to keep looking at the stars and always trust in your own inner wisdom. And now, my beautiful Taurus, I want to thank you again for being a part of this community. It is my great joy to be able to share this message with you. And now, you can tap on one of the other videos or playlists that you see on your screen to continue your journey and to explore more and more of your incredible Taurus potential. Always remember, you are the creator of your reality. You are fully capable of achieving all of your dreams, and I look forward to being here with you in your journey.